This is Jayesh Chourasiya conglomerate, welcoming you to Natural Tsavorite. Tsavorite, Africa origin. Tsavorite is 1,000 times more rare than emerald. Tsavorite, introduction. Natural Tsavorite. Ca3 aluminium silicate 3 volts, Cr. Calcium aluminum silicate. Colored by chromium or vanadium. Often influenced by chromium or vanadium. Class 8 silicates. Calcium aluminum silicate. Silicate groups as anions. Combining with other elements, includes silica-silicon oxide. Tsavorite is named after the Tsavo National Park, near the border between Kenya and Tanzania, where it was first found. It is the vanadium-colored green variety of grossolarite. Most Tsavorite deposits are small and irregular, and the material often occurs in pods. Tsavorite is 1,000 times more rare than emerald. Tsavorite is so rare that gems over 5 carats are almost unheard of, and gemologists believe it may become near extinct before long. Stones over 2.5 carats are very rare and valuable. Natural Tsavorite Africa origin 1.83% Cr2O3 chromic oxide. Refractive index 1.7391.744. Birefringence none. Dispersion 0.027. Specific gravity 3.573.65. Hardness 77.5. Class silicates, silicates with isolated silica units. Crystal system cubic. Habit dodecahedral or trapezohedral crystals. Fracture conchoidal. Luster vitreous. Cleavage none. Notable locations Kenya, Tanzania. Color light to deep or bluish green. Tsavorite luster vitreous is greater than resinous. Tsavorite luster is vitreous and in some cases resinous. Tsavorite varies transparent to opaque. It varies from being transparent to being nearly opaque. Tsavorite simple refraction positive electricity. It possesses simple refraction, acquires positive electricity by friction. Tsavorite, scratch, quartz Tsavorite is smaller than ruby, sapphire. It can scratch quartz slightly and is scratched easily by ruby or sapphire. Tsavorite Africa origin, cutting, setting and valuing. These popular gems command high prices in the current market. Most faceted stones are less than 3 carats because of their dark coloration, but there are faceted stones up to 15 carats. Gemstones under 1 carat are normally found. Tsavorite is popular for its unusual and beautiful color. Slightly bluish-green stones tend to be the most coveted, and those that appear yellowish are in less demand. Emerald cuts are popular. However, because Tsavorite has a higher refractive index than emeralds, and more than double the dispersion, the brilliant cut is better used to provide even greater brilliance. Tsavorite is rare, and therefore expensive. Properties and characteristics. This grossolar garnet occurs in the Mozambique Belt, which is a geological formation that consists of high-grade metamorphic rocks, and stretches 3,000 miles, almost 5,000 kilometers, up the east coast of Africa from Mozambique in the south-southeast through the countries of Tanzania, Kenya, Ethiopia, and Sudan. The rocks of the Mozambique Belt are a mix of volcanic rocks, ancient, Precambrian, sediments, and intrusions that have undergone several metamorphic phases which have altered the initial character of the rocks. Classification, on the basis of group, species, family, variety. Group garnet. Species grossolar. Variety green grossolar garnet, Tsavorite. Where can we find Tsavorite gemstones? It is only found in part of the world East Africa, specifically Kenya and Tanzania. Fine Tsavorites in sizes over 2 carat are very rare. Why is Tsavorite so expensive? Color is one factor that plays a big role in the price of Tsavorite. We know Tsavorite is the rarest garnet. It is a form of the garnet green grossolaria. The rich green color that this garnet is prized for is due to the presence of vanadium 1.8%, vanadium, V, oxide V2O5, inside of it. What is the price of Tsavorite? The price of high-quality bright green Tsavorites can usually be above $10,000, 832,824 rupees, for 1 carat. Is Tsavorite cheaper than emerald? Despite being rarer than emeralds 200 times so, in fact Tsavorite is surprisingly more affordable. This paradox of rarity and affordability makes Tsavorite an appealing choice for those seeking a unique, high-quality gemstone without the steep price tag. What is the rarest green gem? Tsavorite is one of the rarest and most coveted gemstones in the world. Its mystical forest green color is part of the reason why it has become so famous within just a few years of its discovery, which ranges in color from olive to evergreen, the latter being the most valuable, is one of the rarest shades of all and one of the rarest gemstones in the world. Is Tsavorite natural? Tsavorite has not yet been created in a lab. It cannot be heated, oiled, filled, irradiated, or treated in any way. Tsavorite benefits. The Tsavorite gemstone is thought to increase the wearer's strength, zest, and confidence. As a stone of vitality, it may help the wearer to seize opportunities that can increase their prosperity. The green gem is believed to promote compassion, benevolence, services, and cooperation. Who should wear Tsavorite? Tsavorite carries many spiritual, physical, and wellness benefits. However, those born in both January and May might be particularly inclined to wear this gem. Fashion and red carpet Tsavorite craze. Tsavorite has gained popularity in the world of fashion and jewelry design. It has been featured in high-end jewelry collections and has adorned celebrities on the red carpet, contributing to its reputation as a prestigious and fashionable gemstone. Tsavorite abstract. Tsavorite, the vanadium variety of green grossular, is a high-value economic gemstone. It is hosted exclusively in the metasedimentary formations from the Neoproterozoic metamorphic Mozambique belt. The deposits are mined in Kenya, Tanzania. Tsavorite introduction. Tsavorite is the gemological trade name for the vanadium grossular discovered by the Scottish geologist C. Bridges in northeastern Tanzania in 1967, Bridges, 1974, about 10-15 kilometers east of Kamolo village, today the Lemshuku mining area, Fanerol et al. 2010a, Fanerol et al., 2010b. Switzer, 1974, showed that the green color of grossular is due to substitution of aluminium by vanadium, and some chromium, in the octahedral site following the formula Ca3, Al, V, Cr, 2, CO4, 3, indicating that Tsavorite is a solid solution between dominant grossular and minor goldmanite. Tsavorite durable 7 to 7.5 Mohs scale chemically resistant. Today, Tsavorite is a high-value economic colored gemstone used in jewelry. The gemstone is I. Durable with a hardness between 7 and 7.5 on the Mohs scale, lacks cleavage and is chemically resistant. Tsavorite double dispersion, 0.028. 740, saturation, brilliance and transparency, Hardu and Hughes, 2008. Tsavorite has a higher refractive index than emeralds, and more than double the dispersion than emerald. Tsavorite rare few deposits worldwide confined to Neoproterozoic metamorphic Mozambique belt, NMMB. And rare as there are only few economic deposits worldwide, mostly confined to the Neoproterozoic metamorphic Mozambique belt, NMMB. Genesis of natural Tsavorite 45 plus carats. Tsavorite colored like plantain tree are first rate. The garnet is produced in the country of Dasarha, Dwaraka, in Baghdad, in the shores of the Narbuda, etc. Of garnets, those which are colored like the black spot in the gunja, like honey, the stalk of the lotus, the musk deer, fire, or the plantain tree, are first rate. Tsavorite is sound auspicious, heralds good fortune. A garnet which is colored like the conch, the lotus, the black bee, or the sun, which is strung on a thread, is sound and auspicious, and heralds good fortune. Genesis of natural Tsavorite 45 plus carats. Tsavorite, marvelous and medicinal properties, same virtues as ruby. In the Middle Ages, the garnet was a gem of great value and was considered to possess the same marvelous and medicinal virtues as the ruby. Tsavorite composed of alumina derives its beautiful color. The garnet is composed of silex, alumina, and a small proportion of oxide of iron, from which it derives its beautiful color. This stone is found of many colors: red, brown, yellow, white, green, black. Tsavorite simple refraction sensible effect on magnetic needle. It possesses simple refraction, acquires positive electricity by friction, and has a sensible effect on the magnetic needle. Tsavorite bibliography with list of reference of works on gemstones consulted. Rulandus, Martinus, Medicina Practica. 12 Mo. Arg 1564. Bornin, Count de. Description of the corundum stone, and its varieties commonly known as Oriental ruby, sapphire. Trans. Page 223 1801. Heidinger, W., Der für Diamant oder Nachworthvollers Ausgegeben Topaz des Herrn de Poisat. Sitzingsber, Der Kais. Akkad. 4-2. Wien 1858. Leonardus, Camillus. The Mirror of Stones, in which the nature, generative properties, virtues, and various species of more than 200 different jewels, precious, and rare stones are distinctly described. 8 Vaux. London, 1750. The Science of Gems, Jewels, Coins and Metals Ancient and Modern. By Archibald Billings M.D., A.M., F.R.S., F.R.G.S., F.R.M.S. Gems and Jewels. By Madame Heberera. The Natural History of Gems are Semi-Precious Stones. By C.W. King, M.A. Diamonds and Precious Stones. By Harry Emanuel F.R.G.S. Rudimentary Treatise on Mineralogy. By Dr. Varley. Vedanayantu, Epics in Sanskrit. Medini, Epics in Sanskrit. Jyotistatvam, Epics in Sanskrit. Brahmapuranam, Epics in Sanskrit. Sivapuranam, Epics in Sanskrit. The following ancient manuscripts relating to this subject are preserved in the British Museum and several others.